I've heard you say the following, that if we were not at war or producing weapons for war,
Yes.
we would immediately go into a recession. And you've argued that's
Yes.
the case for the past couple decades.
Yes.
Can you explain that position? Because a lot of people would be surprised to hear that.
Yeah, I've been saying this for a little while now. In the immediate aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, we transitioned into what has become a permanent wartime economy. Pre 9/11, the wealthiest place in America was Silicon Valley. It had the most millionaires per capita of anywhere in the United States. That is no longer true. Now, Washington, D.C. is the wealthiest place in America. And it's because of the trillions, with a T, trillions of dollars that we have spent on the military industrial complex. There are literally thousands of Beltway bandits. These are military and intelligence community contractors that ring the Capitol Beltway that surrounds Washington, D.C. And now there are more millionaires per capita in Washington, D.C. than there are anywhere else in America. It's because of 9/11, and it's because of our government's commitment to spend literally unlimited amounts of money on what is deemed to be national defense. Well, we've gotten so used to, sucking the teat, so to speak, of the American taxpayer that we now can't shut off that flow of money to these Beltway bandits, these defense contractors, without pushing the country into recession. That's how much money we're spending. We can't move that money. We can't move those appropriations to something else, like transportation, for example, or infrastructure, or education, or the environment, including environmental cleanup. We just can't. They can't absorb those gigantic amounts of money. It took us 20 years to get where we are with defense. I'll add another thing, and I promise not to throw too many statistics at you, but our defense budget is now bigger than the next 9 largest countries combined, right? You take China, Germany, the UK, France, Japan, the next 9 largest countries combined, and we still spend more. Why? To prepare for what? To give free money to the Ukrainians? Or money to these countries of the Sahel? No, this is all supposed to be a big secret, but we're pumping billions of dollars into Niger and Mali and Burkina Faso and Guinea-Conakry and Guinea-Bissau. For what reason? That's a French problem. Why aren't the French pumping their money into those countries? Why does it always have to be us? And why is it a secret? Don't the American taxpayers have the right to know where their money's going and to decide if that's an appropriate expenditure? I would say yes. So there's no reason for us to be spending this kind of money. I'll tell you something else too. A couple of weeks ago, a policeman was shot in Paris, shot and severely wounded. And the gun, the rifle that he was shot with was confiscated by the police. And the serial number on this rifle was an assault rifle. The serial number matched the serial number from a shipment of assault rifles that we had sent to Ukraine about 6 months earlier. How in the world did that assault rifle come into the possession of a criminal in Paris? I'll tell you, because it had been sold on the black market. So where's the oversight for these billions and billions of dollars that we're turning over to the Ukrainians? Now, we're not just writing a check and sending cash. We've learned our lesson to not do that.
We did that in Iraq, right?
Yeah, we did it in Iraq.
Right.
So we're writing these checks to the defense contractors, and the defense contractors then send the equipment to Ukraine. Well, the equipment's then for sale on the black market for pennies on the dollar. Why? Why do we permit that? Where is the congressional oversight? And even not even congressional oversight. Where are the inspectors general? at DOD and CIA and these other organizations that are active on the ground there. This is really a great, vast disservice to the American people.
Wow. So if enough people's paychecks depend on it, these Beltway bandits, then it's just going to happen, because you can't shut down all of their livelihood. So they're going to find a way to make it happen. It's like a weird kind of a shadow government, a bit of momentum there, and they'll use whatever it takes to get there. And I guess selling war or selling defense is maybe an easy thing to do for humans, because you can introduce fear or uncertainty. And also, I don't know how many guns it takes to fight that scary thing over there, right?
Yeah.
And so it's maybe the perfect business model.
Oh my God, yes. You're exactly right. It's the perfect business model. And you look at some of these appropriations votes. I don't mean to smile. I mean, I'm smiling, I guess, ironically. You look at these appropriations votes, and you have some of the most conservative, Bible-beating members of Congress joining hands with the most liberal, democratic, socialist members of Congress and voting yes on these budgets, because they represent this area and the exurbs of Washington, D.C. And that's what makes Washington recession-proof. Right? There will never be a recession in Washington, because the business of Washington is government. But it's not just government. It's government, and it's what my former CIA colleague, Ray McGovern, calls the Mickey Mat. I say the military-industrial complex. He says the military-industrial congressional, I forget whatever else, it's a whole list of things, complex that makes this city run. It's the lobbyists, and it's the defense contractors, and it's the consultants, and it's the lobbyists, in addition to Congress. And he's absolutely right. Nobody is going to allow you to take this away from them. Not after 20 years of getting rich. It's no wonder now that this is one of the most expensive real estate markets in America now. You know, we used to laugh about markets like San Francisco and Honolulu and Manhattan, say, my God, I'm glad I don't live there. Who could afford to live there? Well, now that's what our prices are like in real estate. And it's because there are so many people who are rich that they can afford to buy houses at these inflated prices, because they're the ones making this government money.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking for partners, collaborators, colleagues who want to join forces with me around the globe and create real value, generational wealth, and financial freedom for everyone else around the world. Get involved in the cryptocurrency markets, get involved in the NFT markets. This is your moment. Life all comes down to a few moments. Don't let this pass. Now it's not too late. Next year's going to be too late. Ultimately, this is about freedom. That's the way I see it. This is about giving power back to the people and enabling billions of people worldwide to use the financial markets to improve their lives and those of their friends and their families and their communities. Honestly, I think it's a violation of human rights not to allow people basic access to financial services. Because right now people are being kept in the dark, they're being robbed of education, and it's a travesty. And so I'm looking for people that want to join me and be a part of this solution. And that all happens inside the DeFi Academy.
The gains my students are making are absolutely amazing. Double, triple digit gains in the first month alone. That's amazing. This will change your life. Now is the time to get involved. I'm gonna tell you exactly how my students in my academy made money in the last 30 days. I'm talking about real trading results. And let me just whet your appetite a little bit. Let me hit you with some numbers. I'm talking Brendan from New Zealand is up 68.77% on the month. Steve from Europe up 83%. Albert in Singapore up 169.9% on one single trade. I got Susan up 153% on her call options alone, also rocking 139% returns and 442% returns as well on individual trades. These are people that are changing their financial future in the last 30 days, but it's based on trading discipline.
I've graduated over 500 students from inside my academy from over 54 countries around the world. It's amazing. When it comes to crypto, DeFi, and blockchain, we love this space. We truly believe it's the future. This is down to our core. It's authentic to what we're doing, and everybody can tell through the camera because you can't make this stuff up. If you're watching me now, wherever you are, I implore you, take 60 seconds right now and join my academy. Apply today. Now you've got a chance. Life all comes down to a few moments. What are you gonna do? What's the choice that you're going to make?